Welcome back. We still have our delectable actresses, actors, producers, scriptwriters, and everything in between. And they're here to talk about the Uprising, Wives on Strike. How many of you? 3, yes, because I've seen 1, 2, and 3. So tell us why you decided to go back to Wives on Strike.
Whew. I think Uche will tell you better.
Yeah.
Tell us. Director, which one?
Which one?
In the film?
For this one?
Yeah.
For the film, she
is.
Okay.
So you just
I'm an actor in the film.
Okay, so tell us why you decided to.
Okay, so Wives on Strike is, first of all, a gift that keeps giving. It's structured in a way that you can, I think Omoni can run with this Wife on Strike till she retires from making films.
Oh, wow.
Because it's, the characters are woven in a way that you can tell different stories.
Evolving.
Because all Wives on Strike are standalone films.
Yes.
You know, and because she had written these characters in a way that you can use them to tell any societal kind of story that is advocacy you want to tell. Because they are local market women, you know, and the first time we were fighting for, you know, early child marriage and all that.
Yes.
First of all, I would like to say this particular one, even if you've never seen any Wives on Strike film before, you should see this.
Yeah.
You should see this. I think it's the most serious. Yeah. Even though it still has those elements that we've come to know Wives on Strike for. The humor, you know, the drama, the story, the advocacy. Every element of Wives on Strike is in this one, but it's kind of a thriller.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't know where it's going.
At all.
So you will sit, in fact, every time anybody has spoken to me since the film came out, it's always like you people took me
to another
on
level.
a ride. You know, so this one, even if you have never seen Wives on Strike, you should see the Uprising.
Yeah, let's call for a clip, and then we'll come back to the conversation. Take it away.
See, I saw this on promos. I think on what's this film page? One of the blogs, and I saw the cast. You've done the premiere, so the closing out of an about. So people they cry. You know, I was like, what's this woman right? Don't be commenting this film supposed to be again. But Kiki's scared.
Yeah.
At least he brought it. He wanted the comedy part in it. I really loved it.
So ask your question.
Well, so my question: new cast addition to the regular people we see.
Yeah.
You know, we know all of you.
Yeah.
Were the original members, and I saw that the grandma
Hilda Dokubo.
Ida Dokubo
Is there?
is inside the film. I was like, Kiki was in part 2, so.
No, Kiki's, this is her first one.
This is the first one.
This was not in the
There's a
first
movie
part.
of yours that, okay, I don't mix them. Kiki was in this one. I was wondering, so how did you arrive at the new cast? Why did you need them? Because
Why did you choose them?
Why did you choose them?
So, you know, we have the original cast of the Wives on Strike movies, right? The ones that, the OGs that don't go anywhere, right? However, like she said, each of those movies have totally different stories.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. It's just these women are part of the community where these things happen, right? So in this story is about kidnapping. A boy was kidnapped. The boy's mother is Hilda Dokubo, right? So now the women have to come together to help. That's what the story is about. Wives on Strike is about sisterhood, It's about community. It's about the fact that if we as a people come together, we can effect change, right? So they have to come together to help her to find a way to make things right, even though things went completely haywire. Like you come into the movies, it's showing in cinemas right now, you go in, you're watching, you expect something, because maybe you've seen one or two, so you expect certain things. You come out thinking, what did I just watch? The Uprising slaps you on the head. You cannot see it coming. I don't care how good you are at predicting movies. This is one movie you will not be able to predict.
Yep.
You will not know where it's going at all, ever. You can't, unless someone has told you. Someone called me yesterday and he said, I have a gift for predicting movies. You don't understand. I have a gift. I'm not just a normal predicting movie person. I have a gift. But you blindsided me. How did you do it?
Wow.
That's the effect
watch
that this movie has on you.
Ramatu?
Okay, so can you just tell us on which one is going to which part of the movie is going to captivate us, that is going to attract us and like
Every part. Like you're at the edge of your seat throughout.
Let me tell you, when you watch The Uprising, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to go, what?
Yep. You're going to be angry.
Every emotion.
Everything. You're going to feel everything.
By the time you're done, you will feel everything. That's just it.
You'll be happy,
that's how the
euphoric,
film. That's how the film
cry,
is.
It's a pot of emotions.
Beyond money in the movie production, because now we see series, we saw first Wives on Strike, and it seemed like you addressed one societal issue at the time. Child marriage was very huge, and I did not expect Ufoma in that role. I did not see Noda in anything Ufoma, but she brought it.
Yeah.
And you addressed that, you went to the revolution. And now, beyond the monetary rewards of producing movies, what exactly are the other rewards? Do you get any other pleasures from doing this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, when we go to the cinemas, especially with these movies, people are saying, tell them, yes. You know, those things for you, it's so rewarding because you know that people feel what you want them to feel. That's one.
Emotions.
People go away with the lessons that you want them to go away with. You know, one of the lessons in this film, apart from, it has a plethora of lessons and issues, but one of them is training your children properly. So as mothers, you go away thinking, oh my gosh, I have a duty to make sure that I train my children right. Then as a young child or as a growing individual, you think to yourself, I can't join bad gang. I have to make sure that I stay on the straight and narrow. Because anything can happen. And the consequences can be dire. They can be deadly.
Devastating.
Right? So there's so much that we are, the message that we're preaching are a lot. And the movie is so impactful where you cannot walk away without getting those messages. It's impossible. It's very entertaining. Very entertaining, right? But you walk away, like we've been to cinemas where the movie's over, people are still seated. That time they finish laughing and shouting
Because
and crying and clapping.
They're like going over it again.
They're like,
I saw the reaction
how can I stand up?
It's a beautiful film.
Everybody, I saw one guy was just crying. I was like, what's your money?
It's a beautiful film.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful film.
So I like the angle that a lot of female producers are going, even the male producers as well, where we are now picking on societal issues and trying to educate people on how to handle it better. Spotlight what is happening, you know. That's not how Nollywood started. Nollywood basically initially was more for entertainment, but now we are growing into that space where we are telling original stories. Some of us are telling stories from what is happening, our reality. Some are going back to the past to tell us the history, you know. How do you see Nollywood, you know, in the next 5 to 10 years with this trajectory that some of you have, you know, started setting? Where do you see us going?
Do you want to take that?
First of all, I like to say we are not exactly where we are supposed to be. Then again, we are not where we used to be. So many filmmakers are making strides because it's important to understand that sometimes people want to tell a particular kind of story and they are held back by finances or, you know, just the mere fact of putting all that together. Because it takes a lot.
It does.
The film that we're even talking about, it took tears, and I can't tell you how
Blood
many
and
days.
sweat.
You know, so it also about you, the story you want to tell, and being determined to tell it. I remember when I wanted to tell Onyebu story, everybody was like, football story, you know, why don't you just tell a simple story? But it mattered to me
What you wanted
to tell the story of that environment. So it's you as a filmmaker picking up what you want to talk about, because that's what we are. We are supposed to use our filmmaking to teach, to educate, to inform. You know, so you pick projects that does that for you, and then you just relax and like, okay, my job is done.
Yeah.
Because this work is so tedious and time, yeah. So you have to make it worth your while. The time you take away from family, the time you take away from raising your kids, because sometimes we're in location for months. Even after filming, for us that are directors, producers, you have to go back and still do post-production.
Yeah.
So one single film takes a lot of your time.
Yeah.
It's like you're betting another baby.
How
And
long
so
was the production for this one? How long did it
We
take?
shot
Everything?
2 years ago.
Wow. Woo.
Yeah.
and we've gone back to do pickups.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Voices and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actual scenes.
Even actual scenes. I still shot Wise on Strike this year.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
So you as a filmmaker, it's just about you being determined to tell your story and the kind of stories you want to tell. Because now we are doing Nollywood, filming locally for international audience.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So it's on us to tell the Nigerian stories we want to tell. If you don't tell it, they will come and hijack it and tell it for
tell
us.
it their own way.
Yes.
And it will be their own way. We will be on social media talking, but there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
So it's about putting your money, you know,
Where your mouth is.
That's it.
So I like the way you guys these days, the Nollywood, the way you guys promote your movies is now different. You can go all out.
Hey!
All the whole celebrities you can find just to promote.
This one, we would have been dancing, but God blessed us with a producer that
but
can
you guys
dance.
are doing
That's
very
why we are not
so
dancing.
far, because you guys are doing very well so far.
So your producer cannot dance.
She can't ask us to do what she will not do.
To dance. She's fine, but she not dance.
Imagine if Omoni was a dancer. He would be every morning, we would be like this, but on social media dancing for you people.
What's your difficulty
You have to do your time. What you can do.
So far challenges. What are the challenges you face so far? You know, trying
In
to
promotion,
get all
right?
the celebrities here.
Oh!
in the movies and all.
It's on her. Yeah.
Your challenges.
Answer this question.
Well, so I hate that it's gotten to this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not happy that it's gotten to this. I feel like so much work goes into actually making this film, you know, putting all your resources, everything into making a beautiful film, that I feel coming on The View, going to other TV stations, posting about it, doing all those things should be enough to sell the film. Posting about it on your social media platforms and saying, guys, my movie's out, go watch it, should be enough to get Nigerians out to watch this
support.
film. But then we have to do so much more. It is heartbreaking,
Work don't
honestly. It's too much. It's
It
a
is.
lot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, it seems like it's fun.
Money, don't you think it's to get you know, the
more.
younger audience? These are the things that they like.
Like, you know, you look outside of Nigeria, how are movies promoted? Do they have to do that more? Don't they have younger audience?
They do.
They do.
They do.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
You
I
know
could
that their
sit
campaigns,
here.
they don't sing. Our campaigns, we dance.
I could sit here and say, you know what, it's fine, you know, we got to do what we got to do. You make it look exciting and all of that, but it's taking a toll. It takes something away from you. I'm a filmmaker. I want to work. I want to do film and put it out there and say, guys, my movie's out, blah, blah, blah. You know, promote it on
And you do
all
good
platforms
Yes.
and let the work speak for itself.
Yes, you do good film.
So now if I don't dance and do all of those things, you're not going to come out to watch the film. I mean,
we need
And
to
it's
change
painful because you can't actually dance. No, son. Help my friend, you people. Help my friend.
She needs to come and enroll with me and talk.
And see how people dance.
See the passion that money is speaking. You will understand what you people are doing to her.
It's not fair. So I agree with you absolutely, and it's also very discouraging to upcoming producers like
because
us.
now you're thinking, so if I don't do all these things, they're not going to watch my film. Why I don't get my house? So because I don't have the power. Do you know how many filmmakers say that to me? I'm not lying to you.
It's
how many
true.
filmmakers
It's
say
true.
to me, Omoni, I don't have the energy to do these things that you're doing. Let me not just go to the cinemas. Come on now.
No, cinema
We
for
need
me,
to
I
do
don't even
better.
know the year I'm going to think about that one because I don't have the energy,
We need to
honestly.
do better.
But
But
we
audience are
have
saying,
to go.
where is it showing? No be Netflix. They don't
Yes.
talk at cinema now. They talk since.
Yes.
cinema.
So we have to go, but I'd like you to tell us where the movies are and how you want us to support you. The kind of noise you want us to make for you. Because we trust you that
All
this is a banger.
cinemas.
Okay.
All cinemas.
Okay.
Just check your local cinema near you.
Cinema nearest.
Check the show times and go and watch.
Yeah.
Well, we're even going to UK. We're going to Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Going to
so
Francophone.
Okay, country. You speak
countries
French
as
so well.
yes.
Yeah.
Are you converting them, translating to that language?
Yes, we're working on it. Yeah.
That's another menu.
That's another money.
Entirely.
So do the French double.
You know, say we not talk about money.
That another money
You know,
to
say
do
I
the
share
French
that
double.
money.
Yeah.
Yes,
Money
yeah,
and not be
amazing.
here, oh, my sister. I'm not even going to lie.
The
Yeah.
monetary
Please,
rewards.
they should help me. Oh, I'm a grandmother. Oh.
Yes.
You help me.
Yeah. So before we finally go, let's talk about your friendships.
Yes, the five
Yeah,
of them,
is
the
it-
wives.
There are five, Abi.
Four. We're
Four,
four.
yeah, the complete wives on strike.
Chairman,
How have you been able to sustain that friendship? It's so amazing to watch you guys go on vacations together, do things together, work together. On another fight.
Would they
we
fight?
will fight.
That's not just.
But the thing is, anytime we fight, it's probably two people fighting and two other people trying to figure out
How to solve it.
And then maybe two people say, we're the matured ones. And then two other people watch the other ones. Maybe the next time it will be those ones saying they are matured, crashing, and the other ones watching. But the thing is, right from the very first Wives on Strike, which was 10 years ago, we were making a film about sisterhood and about friendship and about community. Somehow, by stroke of, we became that. And it doesn't matter how long we don't physically see each other. And I have problem, I know who to call.
It depends on the kind of problem.
Depending on my kind of problem, I know exactly which of them to call. And then that's what we have become for each other.
Amazing.
Sometimes we vex and we don't talk to each other. Somebody will don't carry my hand, which is, I will not call him. My friend, that's it.
Yeah, and it resolves.
So we truly are a sisterhood.
Amazing.
That's just what it is.
I think
Well
what
done.
is underneath it all, you know that there is love.
Yeah.
So no matter what Uche does to me, I know that she loves me. The basis of it is that she loves me. She's not doing it to spite me. She's maybe genuinely upset about something or whatever. So we know that because that love is there, we can resolve whatever it is, no matter how
Thank you
hard.
so much, Omoni Oboli and Uche Jumbo, for joining us on the show today. It's
Thank
been a
you for having
wonderful
us.
time.
Thank
We
you
enjoyed
for
gisting
having
with
us.
you. Will you people have time to come once when you're in the country? I know you're nursing grandmother duties now, and you too, you're hardly around. But anytime you're around, just stop by. Let's talk, let's gist, let's talk as sisters and enlighten
That would be
people.
fun.
And thank you, ladies of Your View, for making this a wonderful, interesting show. And Amaka Orakwe as well for all of this. That's all we can take on the show today. We hope that this weekend you go to the cinemas and watch Wives on Strike, the Uprising, to support our amazing, delectable, producers right here. We'll see you again tomorrow. Your View Pigeon, where we they knock them, they break them, they chop them. They chop up. We'll go see you, and then on Monday again. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye now.